different. We're going to talk about the different type of abuse. You understand? We're going to talk about physical abuse, mental abuse, verbal abuse. And the verbal abuse, sometimes it's better the man didn't even box you and kick you over. So, you know, for a girl out there, I go like, you know, can't, you know, in the situation, be wise. Wise up. That me I tell you, say, wise up. Take it from the sensible specialist in the stratosphere. Number one sensible specialist in the stratosphere. Some know me as Royal Cleopatra. Guys, I want you to stay tuned. Hey guys, hello beautiful. You may be wondering why I'm smiling, because I'm beautiful. Ooh, God made me in his image. I am Cleopatra Coward, aka the number one sensible specialist in the stratosphere. I am here to wake you up so you can wise up and smell the coffee and drink it. Wise up. No make no man abuse you. Always abusing someone else, always beating up someone else. None of that. We're here to take care of each other. We need to love each other and be each other's best friend. No beater, no abuser, physical abuse, mental abuse, financial abuse, all different kinds of abuse, sexual abuse, verbal abuse. Sometimes the verbal abuse is better the man they just cut you and done, because I tell you that scar you for life. And they say hurt people. Abuse, always beating up on someone else. It is wrong. Are you beating up on your child like you're beating up on that other woman? Or are you beating up on your dog as you're beating up on that man? Dear woman, this is your number one sensible specialist in the stratosphere, who has spiraled from stupidity to sensibility. So what I'm here to talk to you about today, some of it, experience teaches wisdom. Wise up. Wake up, wise up. Wake up, wise up. Smell the coffee. Know your worth and have dignity. Don't let any man or any woman beat upon you. Physically, emotionally, mentally, financially, verbally. What else? There's so many different abuse. We can take it from all different angles. Did you even know that? Always beating up someone else. Abuse. Always beating up someone else. It's not only physical. You have some man where them just, yes. Why am I looking and laughing and smiling? Because I'm beautiful. Woo. I'm beautiful. Well, I want some girl. A girl man run me down there. I don't flip off. Keep. Anyways, guys, it's your girl Royal Cleopatra. It is Wise Up Wednesday. Wise Up Wednesday. Wally British. We're gonna talk about that. I did remember when time Wally British said, if you look out for some things called red flag. Our color red flag. We not for diving in a relationship, so. But Wally, as a woman to woman, I sympathize and I empathize with you. But when me want to ask a question is what? You're colorblind, you miss the hue, or you miss the clue. I don't understand, because now we see you cry out and the man a stalk you and all these things. And for real, you have some stalker man. It's not right. Abuse, guys. What is abuse? Abuse is when you treat someone inhumanely. You take a disadvantage of them. It is not right for no one to take disadvantage of anybody, no matter what the circumstances are. You heard me? So, dear ladies, this is a message from the number one sensible specialist in the stratosphere on Wise Up Wednesdays. I'm gonna tell you a little story. You have some man where them come like wolves in sheep clothing. Them come and them come all nice, and people that say, oh, come and she always attract her there with the same type of man them. It's not so. It's not like that. It's what they came with, what they presented to us. That's what attracted us to them. So they came like they were a nice, decent gentleman, right? So don't get it wrong. Dear men, some of you men especially, stop beat up on women. Stop using women as mopstick and beating bags. Because women are vulnerable and weak, you prey on them like lions looking for meat. Stop it. See Wally British there? She tell us about the red flag. But yet still, she end up in a situation where a man a stalk her, a man a threaten her. She missed the hue, she missed the clue. I sympathize with you, Wally, and I don't get me wrong, I sympathize with her. But sometimes seeing people giving advice, need advice, and I want to take advice now from other people. She told us, what is physical abuse? Physical abuse could be, well, physical abuse in itself is physically harming someone. We're talking about human beings right now. That is physical abuse when you intentionally, physically, bodily harm someone. It could be choking them. You could have choked them. You can use gun for shoot them, knife for stab them, give them drugs to take. That is physical abuse. Yes, because a lot of people, drugs is not only smoking. People them use drugs and injecting them arm and stuff. Sometimes people will attack you. They will attack you physically. And sometimes why them attack you because them realize that you're a weakling. Them realize that you're not no strength. Them realize that you're vulnerable, you're gullible. You're in a situation where you fall down and you don't know, you don't even know where it out, where it turn. And them come and them prey upon you just like a lion, you know. When a lion go for its prey, it watch and it check out and say, alright, may I watch her for one long time, realize that she alone live over there so and she look like, you know, me can pounce up on her. That's physical abuse. Yes, dear ladies, let me tell you something. Sometimes we keep a little self quiet because enough times we see the man them our skin catch a fire. Them look muscular, tall. Ooh, there goes a dark chocolate. With that milk. Oh, honey. Let me tell you something. Honey, no, for them is just the shell walking around like a time bomb ready to tick off, yeah? Ready to explode. So let me tell you something, abuse, it's not right. Abuse is when you take disadvantage of someone, always beating up someone else. And abuse is not only always beating up someone else, it could be financial, emotional. We talk about the physical already. Right? You get it? We talk about the physical already, but what about the financial? What about the sexual abuse? Because we're talking about adults here. If a woman decides to say she's not gonna give you no sex, and she said no, no means no. You have no right to beat her up. You have no right to stalk her. So we hear Wally British, and she's not the only woman who's going through all of this. So we have to wake up, wise up, smell the coffee. Wally say red flag when we do. We miss it sometime, and I'm sure she miss it this time. We have some men, they come in, they know them don't love you, you know, but them come, them see you look all nice and you're all dressed up, big belly and all, yeah? Because you have someone who come like some, everything will look like this. They go wagging. You understand? But no joke. On a side, listen. Them come in, them see you. Sometimes you're in a vulnerable situation, and one main rule number one, you better you stay by yourself and stay celibate than you jump out of one relationship and jump into the next. Sometimes it's okay to take time for yourself, heal yourself, build on yourself, better yourself, grow, mature, all of that. Make when him see you out the street or the one that you left, him say, oh, she upgrade. Empower another woman like I am here today, empowered. Don't take men and think that men is an answer to everything. Some of them are problem, them come for abuse you. Me, I have been abused. So I know I've been physically abused, emotionally abused, mentally abused, stressed out like me I go mad, yeah? Financially abused. Man pull gun on me already. Police, what me did there with, who say him love me. No, love no make you physically abuse nobody. If you push to that level, then that means to say it's time to go. It's not time to sit down and harm nobody. Whether woman or man, it's not worth it. Because at the end of the day, what's going to happen? Your life will go in a shambles. You're going to lose your freedom. You're going to lose your liberty. No time to harm nobody physically. No time to stalk nobody. Find something to do. Just call it love lost. It's like you're going to lose your life. For example, in a Wally situation, it's just love lost. The man not losing life. Him have another chance of getting a many. You know, carry them have a saying say you not carry fish go sea or sun go sea. Cause you go find sun a sea, you go find fish a sea. Look how much woman the amount of woman to one man ratio. So youth, I don't know, because my thing is this, there's always two sides to a story. And me don't know what Wally do him. I mean, she probably never do him nothing. But based on the fact that you hear say him papers not right, me I wonder if money did involve. Things go sour, it now go fame way or fear way and then break off. But at the end of the day, no man no fi put their hand on a woman because it never work out, or you have the woman as a beating stick and a doormat, you just want to wipe your foot and come in with your mud. The foot not even clean now, you come in with your mud. Come in with your mud on your foot. Come in with your mud on your foot and you wipe and you just wipe. Yeah, you just wipe. Eh? Nothing no go so. You can't do that. You can't do that. Because another thing, some of us ladies will feel like, oh, we're independent, we can work our own money and all of that. We can do that, yes. And we feel so we're not supposed to ask a man for money and so. And guess what him do? He come in, you treat him like a king, you give him the best sex, you cock up your foot round so, and you fling it up round your so, you cook, you wash, scrubs with all the washboard, not even washing machine, and you treat him like a king. But you not even treat yourself and your children like that. But guess what? Him never know say to take out a thing one time pocket and give you. I'll give you one scenario. You know one man, the man promised the woman $300 because him always there the woman and she'll give everything when he want to treat him. And guess what? He was a married man too and him have a chick on the side. Chick will tell us say she do everything. Everything. Me don't know what else left in the world for she not do. And he promised her say mother get her $300 a month time. You don't know what the man do? Well boy, because only boy act like them something. The boy come in and wagwan ready to come touch and spot her down and yeah. And she said, move from me, so don't touch me. The first thing I'm gonna say, oh, you disrespect me, my girl. No, not disrespect. You give the woman the $300, you don't have to touch her. You already get enough from her, so she decides that she not get no pumps or all of these things. It's not about front, so what you do about a trade? That's abuse. That is a form of abuse right here, so guys. And as we say, this is the first episode of Wise Up Wednesday, and we start with abuse, the first letter of the alphabet. And Wally, I empathize with you and I pray that you wise up. I pray you wake up and you wise up, because I you say one day tell us to say red flag. So I never expect say you would have in this. But it goes to show that no matter how smart we be, no matter how intelligent we be, no matter how educated we be, no matter how we think we know it all, and we sometimes give advice and counsel others, we can get in a situation too. This is a perfect example, guys. Abuse is wrong. Stop always beating up someone else. And beating is a word that you can use when you just stifle them. You keep them stagnant, you control them, you don't want them to talk to nobody, you don't give them no money. You tell her, say, you stay there so while you're going out the street and I do what you do with other people out there, so that's abuse. Yes, dear ladies and gentlemen, on another note, stop beating up on people's children, because some of us, we can't even talk to our very own children. We're not beating up on our children, not even with dogs. We treat our dogs better